Ecclesiastes is a book dating from the period between 450 and 180 BC and is from the tradition of mythical autobiographies from the Middle East, in which a character, describing himself as a king, recounts his experiences and draws lessons from them, generally self-critical. The author, who introduces himself as son of David, king in Jerusalem, Solomon, discusses the meaning of life and the best way to live. He proclaims that all of a man's actions are protected hevel, a term meaning
vain or futile, since both the wise and the foolish end in death. Ecclesiastes clearly endorses wisdom as a means to a well-lived earthly life because, despite this lack of importance of actions, human beings should enjoy simple pleasures of daily life, such as eating, drinking, and taking pride in your work, as they are gifts from God. The book concludes with a commandment: fear God, and observe his commandments, for this is the everything of man.
Ecclesiastes 7. A clean name is worth much more than the finest perfume, and the day of death is better than the day of birth. It's better to be at a wake than to go to a party, as everyone will die one day, and it's good to think about it while there's still time. Sadness is better than joy because a sad face improves the heart. It's true, the wise man is in the house where there is mourning, but the fool just wants to have fun. It is better to be corrected by a wise man than to listen to the song of fools. A fool's smile disappears as quickly as the crackling of thorns under the pot. This is also an illusion. Oppression turns the wise into fools. Bribery corrupts the heart. Finishing something is better than starting it. Patience is worth more than pride. 9. Control your genius. Anyone who gets angry is foolish. Never say, "Why don't the days of old return?" That's not a wise question. Being wise is as good as receiving an inheritance, and those who see the sun benefit from it. Being rich and being wise, you can achieve almost anything, but wisdom preserves the life of those who possess it. See how God does things and try to adapt to them. There is no point fighting the laws of nature. Enjoy your riches while you can, and when bad days come, think that God gave you both. He did this to let everyone know that you can't know what will happen tomorrow. In this meaningless life, I have seen everything: a righteous man who died despite his justice, and a wicked man who lived a long life despite his wickedness. So don't try too hard to be too good or too wise. Otherwise, you will end up destroying yourself. On the other hand, don't be too mean. Don't be foolish. Why die before your time? 18. Confront every problem that comes your way, and if you fear God, you can expect that he will bless you. A wise man is more powerful than a city guarded by 10 brave men, and there is not a single man on earth who is always righteous and who does good and never sins. Don't pay attention to everything the people say. Otherwise you will end up hearing your servant speak ill of you. In your heart, you know that you have also often spoken ill of other people. I tried my best to be wise and said, "I will be wise," but it was no use. Wisdom lives far away and is very difficult to find. I search everywhere, trying to find wisdom and the reason why things happen, trying to understand the senselessness of evil, the madness of this foolish life. I discovered that much more bitter than death is the woman who serves as a snare, whose heart is a trap, and whose arms are chains. May God grant you to escape from it, but sinners cannot escape from its snares. This is my conclusion. says the preacher. After searching everywhere, very carefully, I have reached for now the following result. In every 1,000 men, there is only one who can be considered wise. But among women, I haven't found any yet. And I also discovered that although God created man righteous, each person preferred to take care of life in their own way, and everyone ended up going astray. And if you liked it, leave your like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a single video. God bless.